All right, so um, I worked in a rehabilitation center, mental health, and was a advocate counselor, and uh, and now I'm looking to be, legitimately be a high priest in Islam, uh, because I need the Islamic jurisprudence to approve me. Because remember, there's no schools like madrasas from Saudi Arabia in other countries, and they're the only ones that are really kind of like support the authority. Uh, there's a conflicting ideologue in regards to if Saudi Arabia is really the authority, because there's some who say Medina is actually the real authority, and then we'll go back to the history and civil wars and all of that stuff, and then they'll say, "What school did you come from?" But we need more students to be able to teach Islam, and that's what I want to do. I want to be able to teach Islam in Puerto Rico in dualistic language, Arabic and Latinx, uh, Latino, Spanish. Uh, Latinx is more like the urban. Remember, there's urban languages. So when you teach young students, some of them like to learn in modernity. So, but yeah, I want to teach, mechanics, other things. I mean, people, even though people are like in certain search situations, they still want to learn, or and that shouldn't be a hindrance. In fact, there are people who prefer to teach their kids homeschool. I'm all for homeschooling more than going into a classroom where there's no gloves, there's no masks, there's no ventilators, there's no air filtrations. I'm all for ventilators, air filtration, but antibiotic soap. I mean, you know what I mean. I prefer the school system to be changed differently, uh, but I'm also for the school systems to be having discipline for students. So having them be homeschooled, but having obviously doctors to doctors to check up on each family. How are things going? How's your health? Just check up, and the list check, and everything is fine. Obviously, everyone has to have a routine checkup. That's just how it is because of this virus. And also, I'm for privacy. You know, I Puerto Rico has had hackers hack into. Obviously, everyone wants to indulge in people's private affairs, and I'm for privacy because of things uh, that have happened to myself and my family, where if you're popular, the people want to indulge in what are your secrets and on these secrets, but in healthcare, it's dangerous to basically have people's health records for certain reasons, jurisprudence, or health wise, or mental health wise. So these things have to be, allocated the right way to deal with them, administrative wise. And not everyone wants to know that somebody got a vaccine, because there are religious people who say, "Oh, he got a vaccine. He's not really a believer," And then you go through the quasi spiritual warfare because of it. They'll test you because there are people who are really, really strict with the laws and non-forgiving, not merciful. And then there are merciful people in religion. So there's tons of variables out there. But I'm for homeschooling and I'm for health. And so a doctor, verifies a family, checks the family, but he has to be purely, sanctioned quickly or censored quickly if any of the information is gets out of that family or whatever, because people at this time just really want privacy because of a lot of things that are going on with their own family members and externally. Take care.